Right, welcome back, everyone. Um, as you see, or as you may be able to infer, it is very, very warm once again in London. It is 10:50 p.m. Yeah, it's still 20 degrees outside. Hence why I brought the jumper with me. It's just too warm. Honestly, I was driving with my windows open and I was still hot. So I was like, you know what? It's just going to be a sleeveless from the very start type of session today. And today's session is a back day. Friday night back. There's a lot of people out on the booze, on the piss, getting some drinks in. But we have a back day to complete instead. Uh, and yeah, back day's pretty much the same as always. That being, we starting off with pull-ups, and then it's some sort of rows, pull downs, pullovers, shrugs, whatever exercise I feel like doing afterwards. And I've been doing that bent over row for the last 4 weeks now as my opening row movement with that barbell that's like connected to the side. You guys will know what I'm talking about, and it feels really good. However, since I've done it for the last 4 weeks, I think I'm gonna switch it up and go for something else row wise today. I'll see because they do feel really good. So I suppose I'll it will depend on how I'm feeling, and it will also depend on what machines are free and whatnot in the gym once we get in there. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty bloated at the moment because I was out pretty much all day. And when I came back, I had like 1,800 calories, that being my protein shake and like a meal deal that I had. So I'm feeling quite bloated right now. So with the pull-ups, it may be a little bit of a struggle. We'll see, because I'm definitely carrying some extra weight at the moment. Today's song of the session up here somewhere. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to say. So in that case, I'll see you guys in the gym. Right, pull-ups. Likewise. Can't lie, I've done one set already. But I was thinking, maybe do 3 sets today. I always do 2 to warm up. I don't know, actually probably not. 2 sets should do it, but yeah. I just got to the bar and it was quite busy when I got in. It's really emptied up actually in the last 2 minutes or so. So I just got the first set done. I wasn't even going to plan. Well, I wasn't planning for any of these sets because of how crowded it was with everyone's sort of just dispersed as soon as I got here. So I'm not complaining. But yeah, with the one set, I've got nine reps and a half, not claiming 10. So yeah, stakes I'll be happy with. The second set is always much harder. Yeah, it's just a opening warming up exercise anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Anyways, let's get into set number 2. Yeah, we'll stick to 2 sets. I think it's good enough for warm up. Anyways, can't lie, the rowing once again is tempting, but no, I think let's switch it up today. I'm not sure what it's going to be quite yet, but let's switch it up. Okay, I was thinking to start with some Lat Pulldowns, but Lat Pulldown machines are busy, so starting off with rows again, but this time, yeah, we're not on that barbell or whatever it's called. Yeah, I've gone to the machine. I'm thinking some heavy rows. We're going to go for 2 sets of side grip ones, more lat focus, and I'm going to go for 2 sets of overhand grip, more mid back, upper back, traps focused. Get the best of both worlds, but heavy sets for both. And likewise, straps are on. And yeah, you guys, I mean, you probably see here, I've spoken about it a lot of times. I like my seat really high up. I feel like I can just connect to my back muscles better that way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being lower down. Just a personal preference for me. I feel like it just works a little bit better. But anyway, let's get into the opening set here. Right, partial reps. Like always for each of these row sets, to be fair, for pretty much everything I do on a back day, every single set has some closing partials. So like this. I don't know, I just feel like if you're stopping without doing any partials, you're not really sure if you're hitting failure. Of course, if you're not training to failure every set, that makes sense, but yeah, that's the way how I do it anyway. Yeah, next set will be overhand. Then obviously I'll switch back to side grip and overhand again. But yeah, first set done. That felt good. That felt very good. So let's just keep going. Okay, 4 great sets. Back's already fired up. Yeah, perfect weight that. Although for a fact I know last time I was on this machine fresh, I was not getting this many reps on. I'm on 59 kg, which I think. Oh, whatever. Yeah, which I think is the way I usually go for. But yeah, I know for a fact that I've not got that many reps before, so back is getting stronger. These are getting easier. Next time around, I'll probably look to increase the weight because that first set was like 13, 14 reps for heavy focused sets, which I'm wanting this to be. It's probably a little bit too much, but look, I'm not complaining. Still a great set. Yeah, we're done rows. Let's move over to something else. Lat Pulldowns in, machine's freed up, so may as well hop on now. Yeah, last week we increased weight to 66 kg, so we're gonna go again. And like I also said last week, 66 kg with these handles as your grip variation compared to a typical wide grip. It just feels heavier. I don't know what the science behind that is, but it just is. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna go for three sets. I think maybe 4. I'm tempted to do a little bit more volume today. I don't know why, but regardless, the first 2 are going to be heavy. Then the third one, light squeezing. If I decide to do another 4th one, then light squeezing once again. But yeah, nothing else to say. Let's get to set 1. Right, I think that'll do because I probably want to do some pullovers later, so I don't want to completely defeat the lats at this moment in time. But yeah, like you saw that light squeezing set number 3. Yeah, I mean, just get the best of both worlds, right? If you get those proper, just proper full power reps, but also get that light squeezing time under tension. And I feel like a little bit of both is definitely a good idea. So yeah, we're done here. Let's move over to some traps. Okay, I honestly don't see myself, at least for the next few months at least, changing my exercise selection for traps. These kettlebell shrugs have just worked so well for me. I used to always do shrugs standing, but then Kevin saw some video on Instagram and yeah, pretty much saying to do them seated. And yeah, leaked. Honestly, if I could put a ranking system for trap exercises, this goes S tier, 100%. Yeah, I mean, seated, you just get extra stability, and yeah, the only thing really working in that scenario is obviously a little bit of your forearms, but that's what you get straps for, and then your traps. And yeah, in order to negate any sort of forearm fatigue and forearms being, or grip strength being, the limiting factor to ending the set, I rest pause every single one just to make sure that my traps are really 100% getting to failure. Anyway, 4 sets here. This is one of those that I like to just get high volume reps. Also because these kettlebells don't go any heavier, I would be tempted to try with dumbbells soon, but I feel like the grip of kettlebells just makes it just a better exercise. Yeah, I've done 3 sets. I thought I'll just show the last one. So yeah, let's finish off strong here. Right, a few half reps there at the end, which for this exercise I know it's a little bit harder to see, but because actually, I mean, the movement is just that, so a half rep is quite literally just the tiniest of shrugs. But even then, that extra contraction on your traps is definitely going to help in the long term. Anyway, for this back day, we don't have a lot left. Let's finish off some lat pullovers now, and then I'm going to do some low back extensions after we get a pump check. I may show them. So if after the lat pullovers you see low back extensions, that means that you would have seen that I've shown them. But yeah, anyways, I'm waffling here. Let's finish off lats with some pullovers now. Okay. Yeah, I think this might just be one set, a drop set or a rest pause set. I don't think that much more volume is needed for lats, to be honest. Think about it. 2 of the rowing sets were lat focused, and then 3 sets of pull downs. That's technically 5 sets, and the pull-ups 6 sets for lats. That should be, that's borderline, maybe even too much. But regardless, we're going to finish strong here. If I feel like another set is necessary, then we'll throw that in. But I'm leaning towards just making this a drop or a rest set, like I mentioned. We'll see. It'll depend on how many reps that we get. Yeah,
nothing else to say. Let's finish back day stronger. Okay, yeah, we're definitely done here. No more volume is needed. My lats are finished. Decided to go for a drop set because I just wanted to do a drop set. Anyways, yeah, we're done here. Like I say, you may be seeing some low back extensions next, but if not, let's cut to a pump check. Right, it's certainly got a little bit more quiet since we first got here. So we've got the side of the main room. It's not entirely empty in here, so we won't overstay our welcome here. But yeah, let's get a pump check and see what we've worked for. First of all, right, that should be good. Right, let's see what we've worked for. Okay, definitely feeling pumped. And the lats just keep getting wider. I feel like I'm definitely noticing, the bulge when I go for that lat spread. Yeah, I can definitely see it. It's getting a little bit wider there. So only good signs. But yeah, we're done here. I don't know if you would have seen low back extensions prior to this, but I'm going to go do them now. And then just a little bit of cardio and core work for you guys. See you back in the car.
Okay, after quite a lengthy period, I think I left the gym like an hour ago. Actually, no, but I don't know actually, because pretty much, so yeah, I done the cardio, done my core work, and then I went to fill up, and I ran into some of my mates at the petrol station. Ended up chatting for a little bit. So it's currently 1 a.m. and my brother's just texted me saying that there is no hot water at the house. So I'm going to have a freezing cold shower, which is not going to be great, but at least it's hot outside. Because if it was like winter or if it was cold and I'm having to step into a freezing shower, there's nothing worse. And that happened a few times in the winter. But yeah, that's definitely going to be an experience for me. But I'm going to leave it there because it's late and I need to wake up in the morning. So yeah, great back day in general. Tomorrow may be a day off. It's the Champions League final and it's one of my mates' birthday. So I have a slight suspicion it's going to lead to a couple drinks. So yeah, I have a feeling that tomorrow there's not going to be any lift. But who knows? But yeah, thank you like always guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you for what most likely then in that case will be an arm day on Sunday night. So I guess I'll see you for that.